So I'm James with the Permaculture Woodshop, and I'm here in Oklahoma with my dad. We've been developing a bunch of new products, and so the first one we're going to go over is called the EggHaus, designed by the guys over at acre.me. Pretty neat place, go check them out. Anyway, so when you receive your EggHaus, this is basically what it'll be like after you take off the box. So we're going to go through, show what all the parts are, and then show you how to build it. And that way you can see how this chicken coop goes together. So the first part here, that's the ridge line for the roof, so just set that aside. This is the roost. We're inside where the chickens can hang out. This part right here, got the straight edge. This is the lid for the egg box. So that's the first part we'll start with. So we'll set that together. You have these, those actually go to the main box, so we'll deal with that later. These parts here also are for the egg box, so those are the sides. So we'll keep those together. This part right here, it's got the slots. This is the very, very front of the chicken coop, so that'll go one of the last parts. This part though, the rounded inside, this is part of the egg box, so that we're going to need that as well. These go to the sides. But one thing for you to note, and we'll get to this later, is there's two different heights. We'll get into that, but there's a reason for that. You'll need to keep those straight. These parts also go to the front, so we'll get to that later. Okay, so the last part of the egg box, this right here, it's got the two slots, it's got the stub sides and these pegs. This is the bottom of the egg box. And this one here, with these four pegs, this is the back of the egg box. So to begin, well, let me get the wedges out. So to begin building the egg box, you take this bottom here, take the back, slide this in first, pop the wedges in.
You can take, after you get everything together, just a small hammer and tap the wedges real tight.
Yeah, right now we're just going to do them hand tight, just so we can fit it together. Okay, so the next step, you take your sides. This part right here is the pivot for the lid, so it actually faces away. So we're going to put one side on first, slide this in. You got to try to get these pegs to line up. We'll peg that one. Now the next step, this is the top lid for the egg box. We're going to slide that in, set it down, and then pop this on. Make sure it all lines up. Slap a wedge in it. And then this is the front of the egg box. So when you look at it, you've got this hole over here that's not symmetrical. When you're facing it, it'll face like this. You can see that in a second. There we go. And then we'll slap these pegs in right now, just hand tight. So you can see this is where the chickens go to roost. They go back there, and you have your lid, so that way you can just open it up from the back, reach in there, check on them, get your eggs, close it back up. Now we're going to start to build the main section of the chicken coop. And to do that, we get into these long pieces here. So as you look, they look similar, but one of them's longer than the other. The ones that are taller, and there's two sets of these, the ones that are taller go on the bottom. And so you have these long grooves on the side. These only fit into the bottom half of that. So you put one peg in, do that. These help complete the frame. So you flip it. This has a notch right here and this has a stub. And so there's also 4 of these as well. Sometimes you want to swap them together and then push them in as a single unit. Once you get them in, make sure you put the wedges in. Just like that, if you can see. And so when it sits, it'll sit like this. So the next part, this is the roof. This goes up here, and this is just going to kind of hang in midair for the moment. But we need to put it in now, so that way it's in place. So now let's get the other side put together. So we're going to get this up. So this is starting to form the box where the chickens go out into. Once you get to that point, you have 2 of these parts. These are the roof caps. They're symmetrical, identical, so it doesn't matter which one you grab. So this one goes in first. Kind of get that on there a little bit. This other part, the one that has the shorter section, this is the one that goes up on the top. So we will set that one there, kind of get it started. You get those on, slide your pegs in again. Just come together. Once you get to this point, that's probably this is the point where you have to put the roof on. Well, no, we can start with this. Okay, so this part with the cross sections, this goes into the front. So you have to assemble this whole thing on the front. Luckily, they just kind of hold themselves together. And then you got to line up. All these parts. Got to make sure your roof lines up. Then you can drop more pegs in. Then we're going to put the other roof, top front roof piece, which is the same as the back, except we have to put the roof in. So your roof pieces, they've got these angled areas right here. This is the edge that faces out. We slide into this top groove. You can slide them in, put your wedge in. Now that you have that together, you can take this top front, slide it on. This takes, you got to make sure everything lines up. And put your pegs in again. Okay, once you get it to this point, you can slide your ridge piece in. Let me make sure I'm getting it right. This just helps cover that gap. Okay, rotate it. Time to put the front door in. Remember, the front door is the one that has the notch cut out of it. It's a pretty creative idea. These are the pivots for the front door. The one that has the 4 holes on the end versus the 2. This is the one that goes on the bottom. And the way this works, you set those in. And then these boards slide in horizontally. And then you take your pegs, slide them in, and the outer peg pulls everything in place. And then on this door, you've got these extra holes. The one in the back, you slide a peg in. That's the back stop for the door, so it doesn't go in. And then this is the front. That way it closes. So when you want to open it, you just pop this out. Open your doors. You let your chickens out. Slide it back. Put the peg in. They're locked in. So the last step, you can see how this works. The last step is it does come with chicken wire. And so then that would be placed on the outside surfaces. And we're just going to lay this on for now just so you can see. It comes pre-cut. It'll fit on this outside and then it'll be attached. And we'll have the attachment method included. So there you go. This is the urban chicken coop. It's designed to hold between 2 and 3 chickens. 3 is the absolute most, but it can do it. Especially if you're letting your chickens out, 3 would be fine in this. But if you leave the bottom open, you can move it all throughout your yard. You can use it like a chicken tractor. You can take this arrangement and move it in between your garden beds if they're wide enough, so that way they'll do all the weeding for you and help take care of that. And yeah, pretty cool product. Anyways, check us out on the Permaculture Woodshop if you want to order one, and we'll talk to you later.